So we launch satellites for various orbits. You might have studied mathematics. When you cut a cone in various angles, you see various shapes. I think this you might have studied. So if I cut a cone horizontally, I will get a circle. If I cut a cone at certain angle, I get ellipse. If I cut a cone above certain angle, I get parabola, hyperbola, many shapes. All this is used in our computations. All these orbits, what I am defining, are all based on the conic sections. The mathematics there is similar to what you study in your PU. So here you can see we have different orientation of orbits. One is low Earth orbit, which is going around the equator. Another one is called a medium Earth orbit. Another is a geostationary orbit. Then we have the orientation of this orbital plane differently with respect to my equator. So 0 degree means I am on equatorial plane, 90 means I am polar, and inclined I can be at any angle. It can be 0 to 90. And again, the shape of the orbit can be circular, elliptic, hyperbolic. So you might have studied about asymptote. You may be computing the asymptote point by knowing the hyperbola parameters. So we use this hyperbola when we are going from Earth to Mars or Earth to Moon or any other planet. It will be hyperbolic trajectory at that point of time. So you can see GPS satellites. I hope all of you would have heard about GPS. Your mobile you are using for finding the location. So GPS satellites are located in medium Earth orbit around 20,000 kilometers, and polar sun synchronous orbit is the very famous orbit for all our remote sensing satellites, which is going North Pole to South Pole, and it takes, depending on the altitude, the time period of the orbit will be somewhere between 90 minutes to 100 minutes. And this is very frequently used. Why? Because the orbital plane will remain same. Earth is rotating 360 degree in one day. That means my plane will remain there, but Earth is moving. So I can cover different parts of the globe through my instruments and do the study. It can be camera, it can be scientific instrument, it can be anything. So we put the satellites in various orbits depending on our applications.